We are now streaming live MoSportsZone.com just in time for the opening tip and the starting lineups. First for the Osage Indians. If it's the same starters, which I believe it will be, starting for them under head coach Craig Engelbrecht. He's new to the coaching game, but he shows a lot of potential. Number 3, Landon Childs, a 6-foot junior. Number 5, Maverick Trusty, coolest name in all of basketball.
Coolest name ever. And
the mullet to match. 5'10" and a sophomore. Number 10, Dane DePay, a junior at 6'2". Number 20, Noah Northrop, 5'11" and a junior. And number 21, Blake Harrison, 6'4" and a sophomore. And Jason, I will leave the starters for the Tigers up to you.
We have number 2, Reese Murdoch. Number 10, Ryder Williams. Number 23, Big Ty Ollison. Number 35, Tristan Albrecht. And number 44, Big Michael Banton. And Kyle Noloski, Coach Noloski, by the way, has a chain that Mr. T would be envious of. Look at the gold chain on that guy's neck. You could tell it's the last day of a tournament, man, because he said he wore his special necklace today. So I got to call that out because it is huge.
I don't know if it's real gold, though. I'm more impressed with Coach Walters. He just turned, gave me a wink, held up his Dr. Pepper, and faced the label to make sure the camera could catch it.
Yeah, and what's crazy is he quit Dr. Pepper, which means he's only down to 37 a day now.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah, if he quit altogether, the company would lose all its stock and they'd go under.
On the opening tip, Versailles in the home whites, going to the basket to our right. Osage in the road maroonish, whatever color. I don't know my colors. It's going to be Albrecht jumping it off against Harrison, and it's controlled by the Tigers. Versailles, first possession. Ryder, deep 3 off the back iron, wouldn't go. I literally joked with you before the game, first possession, we'll see Ryder pull a volleyball 3, and there it was.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised it took as long as it did.
Really, that was at least 6 seconds before he got the shot off. Back the other way, Osage forcing the shot up, won't go. Albrecht the board. He averages over 7 of those a game. Tristan to Ty. They leave him open. Ollison from 3 rattles it home.
That's a good sign right there.
Ty Ollison, sharpshooter extraordinaire. DePay on the point for the Indians. Gives it up to Childs. It's straight man defense from Versailles. I've seen a lot of 3-2 zone lately.
Yeah, going to man right now.
Attacking. DePay, 3, top of the key. High archer off the back iron, won't go. Albrecht just using that height to take it away.
Yeah, he's done a great job on the boards here in the last few games.
He'll bring it up the floor. In motion, finds Ryder. Ryder shows the 3. Instead, he drives. Spin move inside. Splits 2 defenders off the glass, up and in. 5 oversales. Ryder now just 17 away from second place. And the floater back the other way won't go for Northrop. Reese has it ahead to Ty. Ty splits 2 guys, goes all the way to the rim. Too strong, but he was fouled. He'll shoot 2. I think that math's right. Is it 17 to Ty or take the lead?
It was, I have on my sheet.
Oh, wait,
19 to Ty.
19 to Ty. So, yeah, Ryder needs 17
more now to Ty. Yeah. Or no, yeah.
Yeah, 17 more to Ty. Speaking of Ty Ollison knocks down the first free
throw. I'm getting myself all confused with the word Ty. There's Ty shooting, and then I'm trying to figure out what did Ryder just do.
It just makes me want Thai food now.
Yeah. Now I want to tie my shoe.
This is the Chuck Yo Lampro first quarter.
This
second
is the low-level quality you get, people.
Yeah, we're going to find all the uses for the word tie
it's
here.
Not just the screen with problems.
DePay has it at the logo. It's the early 6-0 lead for Versailles. Versailles looks rather focused and like they mean business early in this one.
I think they're a little angry.
That Eugene loss is stuck in their craw right now. Corner 3 from Osage up off the iron, won't go. Ollison with the board. He gives it to Reese. Reese shifting gears all the way down the floor. Shot fake, makes space, puts it up. He was pumped, no call. Ryder nearly picks up a foul, but he puts the hands up like, I promise I didn't mean to. Childs brings it up the floor. Thought about the mid-range jumper. Gives it to DePay. He's being guarded by a Reese. Screen. Gives DePay the lane to the basket. Up and good.
A little too easy.
Nice take, though, by Dane DePay.
Yeah.
Osage wants to press, and Murdoch just going to break it down by himself. Feeds Ryder. Open look from 3 off the front iron. Albrecht. Another board. And he is fouled. They'll say it's on the floor as he gets laid out. Tristan's got 3 boards, and we've only played 2 minutes.
Tristan has been a man on the boards here lately. You know, we've kind of seen him as this big three-point shooter and all that, but he has just dominated the boards in the last few games.
Vansel going to get a breather as Jay-Sean Cotton checks in the game.
I think Michael needs a new tape job. I think his tape job come off there.
Inbounds. Albrecht from 3 off the iron, wouldn't go. good box out by Trusty. He brings up the floor. Ty Ollison on him. I'd like to hear the conversations between those two. Inside, Harrison used the up and under. Turnaround jumper won't go. Good defense by Jay-Sean. Harrison gets his own miss. It is swatted by Albrecht. I think Tristan is trying to have an impact on this one early.
Yeah, Tristan's starting to become a little bit of a defensive machine now.
Ryder all the way to the rim, splits the defenders, lays it up and in.
Nothing's easy for that boy, is it?
I think he likes
pounds him every time he goes to the hole.
And Reese just flat out takes it away from DePay. Ahead, Ollison tried the extra pass, but a good job getting back by the Indians as it's tipped out of bounds. And there's nothing pretty about what Versailles is doing right now. It's, I want the ball, you can have it later.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Play angry.
Ryder, 40 feet from the rim, well within his range. Uses the Reese screen. 3-point line, spins, gets inside, floater up and good.
This boy might be on a mission tonight. You know, remember last year when we played Osage, he went off for 50 on a 70% shooting from the field.
Well, in his defense, he was wide open. Osage only put 3 players on him that time, and
that is a foul, Tristan. I can't even defend you.
I don't even know what to say. They came off the screen. Albrecht just ran into
that.
Him.
Is not only a foul, that is a hard foul.
Now, I will say, if you're playing linebacker in a football game, you just shot the gap perfectly, Tristan. The problem is you're not a linebacker.
Yeah.
Oh, Tristan. DePay attacks the rim, and he gets hip checked on the way, I guess. He'll draw the foul and shoot for 2. Pretty nice crowd on hand.
Decent crowd.
Once again, it's almost like these two schools still don't like each other that much.
Nah, we just too. Walters only likes them because they look like a Dr. Pepper can with their colors.
That's true. I just noticed something. Something doesn't feel right in the world. Tony doesn't have his headphones on.
Tony doesn't have his headphones on.
That's tragic. 10-4, Versailles by 6. Reese brings it up the floor. Use the Jay-Sean screen. Free throw line. Thought about the jumper. Finds Ryder. Ryder steps back. He's matched up with DePay. All the way to the basket through the contact. It won't go, but he gets his own miss. He's knocked to the floor by Harrison.
I got to admit, Harrison, Ryder's good. I mean, Ryder deserves the Oscar award a lot. He kind of sold that one a little bit, but that's what you get when you're around him. Ryder will sell a foul to you quick, whether you're wanting to buy it or not.
The kid's tough, though. I mean,
he's so smart. He is. He's just so smart.
Inbounds, Ollison to Ryder. 3 on the way. Off the iron, won't go. Ryder struggling a little bit from 3 early. Osage wanted to run.
You know, I bet Ryder is really going to get in his head, and he'll probably just quit shooting.
I bet you're right. That does really fit his MO. He's a very shy offensive player.
Yeah.
And Osage pressing, but Reese doesn't really care. Jones Nolan in the game. He gets it in the mid-range, skips it to Ollison. Ollison's hit one, wants another. Off the iron, won't go. Bruce gets it, falls to the ground. That is a travel. Yeah. Good job. Big Mike Vansel in there fighting with him, forced the travel. So Versailles maintains possession. 10-4 is their lead. Just under 4 minutes play. Inbounds. Jones, Nolan, corner 3. Halfway down, came out. Bruce with the board.
Osage's doing a good job getting bodies on people.
DePay works it up the floor. Murdoch out on him. DePay's got a quick first step, but
Reese got another one.
Yeah. In the corner, Trustic. He drives baseline. Jones Nolan there on the help. Extra pass. Bruce, mid-range floater up and good.
Nice look.
Osage closes the gap to 4, 10-6. Ryder and X-Man just breaking down the press by themselves. Ooh. And errant pass picked off by Bruce. He tries to loft it ahead, and a lucky fan catches the souvenir ball.
Somebody will make a call. Coach E, he's upset.
Yeah, he thought that ball got tipped. I think it may have just slid right off of Bruce's hands when he went to throw it.
That's what it looked like to me, but
I just want to know that fan had to give the basketball back. That's kind of a shame. I thought it was like baseball. You could take those home.
Free ball. I'm sorry. I'm taking it.
Oh, absolutely. Turn and run out of the gym.
Yeah.
Reese, middle of the floor over to Ryder. Ryder tries to turn the corner on DePay. Right, now left. Teeth of the defense. 4 players come. He gets the shot up. He has fouled before. And that's got to be frustrating as a defense.
Yeah.
4 of you just got beat up by a kid and called for the foul.
Yeah, I think Coach E's kind of wondering about it, too. But it did get him over the tip ball out of bounds, though.
Well, that's true. Albrecht, skip past to Ryder, 35 feet, 3 on the way. Front iron, no good. I'm telling you, Ryder is just not feeling it from 3 right now.
No, he's not.
And Gruce had it. It was poked loose from behind, but Ty going to get called for the foul. So 2:50 to play. Lead stands at 4. Kind of low scoring for these two teams, 10-6. Exactly what you expected in this matchup, all defense.
Yep.
DePay right on cue with the all defense. No defense there as DePay gets the iron, lays it in. 2-point game, 10-8.
So second easy one.
Reese, full court heave to Ollison. Extra pass into Ryder, one-on-one with Gruce, lays it up and in. Should have been an and one, but the whistle was clogged. Back the other way is DePay, uses the screen. Ollison immediately out on long.
Ty working hard.
Doesn't he always run around as Luke Wolf setting screens? DePay has it. Reese chases him down. Ty says, I want to guard him too. Long fires a 3 off the iron, won't go. Albrecht, another board, winds up on the floor. And a jump ball going to be called. Murdoch sort of had it at the end.
They may not have got it, but Tristan's in there working hard again, man.
Tristan just decided, I don't know what the single game rebounding record is, but I'm going for it. So Osage maintains possession with exactly 2 minutes left in the Chuck Yodeland Pro first quarter. Gruce on the block, turnaround, hook shot won't go, tipped by DePay, board chased down by Wolf. Gets it to DePay, DePay jump stop inside, Jones-Nolan the defense, but better offense DePay.
Nice shot.
12-10, Versailles by 2. Ollison skips it to Albrecht. Tigers have handled this press very well. Ryder overlooked the defense, decide where he wants to attack from. Skips it to Jones-Nolan. Pass fake. Little hesitation. Ryder, no hesitation on the 3 off the back iron. So Ryder 0 of 4, 0 of 5 from 3 right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see Versailles kind of get this ball spread around a little bit. We're at our best when everybody's touching it.
But it's one of those for Ryder that it's just, you got to let him keep shooting them because if one falls, the floodgates may open.
Yeah.
So Osage could tie or take the lead with a field goal made here. DePay uses the screen by Gruce. Had a steam to the basket. It's tipped. Good defense by Albrecht and Ryder, but the ball will stay with Osage. Inbounds to Gruce on the block. Turnaround, hook, up and good. We're tied at 12.
That is a ball game.
Tigers start out up 6-0, but Osage has answered. Ryder makes some space. Gives it to Ty, to X-Man. Wounds up picked off by Ryder on accident. Skips it to Albrecht. Tristan to Ty. To Reese. Jones-Nolan has it in the corner. Bring it back up. Gets into the paint. He's grabbed on the arm, and that will be... Oh.
All the travel on that.
I swear he started to call a reach-in foul. All righty then.
Coach E might got a little bit of a payback there from maybe the call that he
I think you might be right.
may have talked that call into existence.
So all tied up with 30 seconds to go. Osage, with any kind of points here, would take the lead. DePay nearly hits a teammate in the face with the ball. They regather. Long has it, trying to drive on Ollison. That's a brick wall with the legs, son. Try again. Reese pokes it loose from DePay. DePay goes back and meets in the backcourt. 15 seconds to play. Reese is all over DePay.
Got a little hand in there.
Yeah, just a smidge overzealous.
Great job moving his feet. Can't stick that hand in there.
That'll be the first foul on Murdoch, 4th team foul. So for either of these teams, a foul will result in free throws. Only 10 seconds to play. Gruce gives it up to Trusty. Extra pass into Gruce. It's tipped loose by Albrecht. Winds up with Long. His runner up and draws nothing. Out of bounds. And a player tried to make a play on Ryder, and Ryder pulled the chair on him.
He knew right where to stand to make that one difficult.
That was kind of smooth, and Ryder did the little hairbrush at the end like, no, it's not happening. Reese inbounds, gets it to Ryder. 1 second to go. 3/4 court heave. Oh, it had a chance. but just wouldn't go. We played one. We're all knotted up, 12 apiece. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
If the exterior of your home needs repair or it's in need of a fresh new look, Elite Roofing and Siding is here to help. Be assured you'll receive excellent service as our customers have once again voted us best roofer at the lake. We appreciate your business and for trusting us with the exterior of your home. Call us today at 302-ROOF. That's 302-ROOF. For all your roofing and siding needs, Elite Roofing and Siding, serving the lake area for more than 20 years.
Back and forth first quarter. Versailles jumped out dominantly 6-0. Looked like it was going to be all Tigers tonight. But you knew Coach Engelbrecht and this Osage squad was not going to go away that easily.
No, any Coach E team doesn't die easy by any means. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good one. And it's tough the more you play somebody. So if Versailles thought this was going to be a cakewalk, they better think again.
Special thanks to our friends at Cool 102.7 for bringing us the new Connex, because there's no buzzing in my ear now and I actually hear what I'm talking about. So I appreciate Craig and Steve for taking care of us.
Yeah.
Normally we just make fun of each other, but I'm actually going to be nice for once. I've heard
Definitely
this.
cool of them to do.
That was smooth, Jason.
I know, man. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, Versailles on offense in this tie game. Albrecht's pass a little hot. Winds up picked off by Gruce. DePay fires ahead to Northrop. No hesitation on the three. Winds up in the hands of Ansel. He gives it to Ryder. Ryder, no hesitation as he drives. Makes some space. Jumps through Gruce. Play on.
Ryder's not going to get a call, so he's just going to have to play.
On the attack, DePay dishes it out. Gruce jumps into a three, rattled and fell. Osage, their first lead of the game, 15-12. Ahead, Ollison into Albrecht. Another tip pass stolen by Osage. Versailles looks sloppy.
Yeah.
Gruce, mid-range jumper, back iron won't go. Albrecht, another board. That is 6.
I was going to say, that's at least 6 right there.
Albrecht, Fansel, his corner, three, up and good.
I can't believe they let him shoot that.
Ever since you said he should stop shooting him, he's like 2 for 3.
Man, I love my son to death.
It's like, Mike can't shoot that.
Get in on there on the box.
He's shooting 66% from 3 since that. Near turnover, but kept alive. Gruce has it, but it's stolen by Ollison. Ahead to Ryder. Ryder rises up, takes the contact. Should have been an and one, but the bucket's good anyways. Versailles back up 17-15.
Yeah, I think Coach Walters having a little discussion with the officials.
Didn't Ryder get clipped on the way up?
Yeah.
And then to make it worse, a shooting foul on the other end. And that's, I will say this, as much as I know people say, well, Ryder does this, Ryder does that. They don't understand how cool this kid has to stay. When you get hit every time you go for a layup and you only get half the foul calls, how you don't accidentally say something is a miracle.
I mean, he got undercut in the last game.
Oh, yeah.
And there was no call.
Free throw is long for DePay. So Ryder just 9 points away now.
Well, I'll tell you this, give him the call or don't give him the call. He's not going to stop coming at you. So
no, you're just raising the odds that one of these times he's just going to hammer it on somebody. DePay's second free throw is good, so it's a 1-point Tiger lead, 17-16. Osage sticking with this press. It really hasn't done much for him as Albrecht and Reese able to break it down. Albrecht gets right into the mid-range. His floater's too strong. Ty, good board. Gives it to Reese. Out to Ryder. Ryder, shot fake. Gets 2 guys in the air. Takes it to the hole. His floater's short. He gets his own miss. Makes space. Powers it up and in. But they're going to call the foul on the floor as Northrop took the brunt of that. Coach E is hot, but... yeah, Coach E is letting the ref have it right now. He thought Ryder should have got called for the offensive foul. Inbound, Albrecht, 3 off the back iron. Ollison, another offensive board. Makes space and flips it up.
Look at Tyrus playing tall, man.
That is a wrecking ball with legs out there.
Yeah. Doing a good job rebounding.
Coach E is once again heated. I know Ty didn't foul anybody on that.
No, he didn't foul nobody. Ty's never going to go over your back.
Now, Ty did foul somebody there. That's... Yeah. The inbounds pass was picked off by Childs, and he was fouled over the back by Ollison. I just hate when crowds do chants like that. It's like they never learn their lesson.
And Jamie sat right in the middle of apparently the Osage crowd.
Oh, no.
Oh, all places.
Somebody keep an eye on that man. DePay, deep three off the iron won't go. And Allison, or no, that's Ryder, excuse me, with the board. They're going to try to press him full court. Sort of, more token. He skips it to Reese. Reese thought about going high post to Albrecht. Instead, he'll set it back up. Gives it to Albrecht on the wing. Drives, skips it to Ty. Extra pass, Ryder. Corner three. Goes to Jay Sean, who puts it up and in. 19-16. Versailles by 3. Trusty to DePay. The corner is Northrop. Wanted the 3, but it's taken away. Childs has it. Mid-range jumper, too strong. Allison, another board, gets tipped to Albrecht. I don't know who gets credit for that one, but they're both rebounding well.
Yeah, they are both at it right now on the boards.
Travel called on Tristan. Oh, that's close.
I don't know.
I think when you get yelled at enough by Coach E, the whistle gets a little easier to blow. You got to give that man credit. He does not hide his emotions whatsoever.
No, he don't. He doesn't at all.
So Osage with the ball down by 3. Just under 5 minutes to go. They try to fire low, and Jay Sean picks it off. Tries to feed Ryder, and his pass winds up out of bounds. And I love it. After the whistle, an Osage player thought, I'm going to get an easy lay-in, and Reese went up and swatted it anyways. Osage inbound under their own basket. They get it into Wolf, and
I don't know what you're supposed to do there then. That's as straight up and down on defense as you can play.
Foul going to be called on.
They got that on X.
How did Jones Nolan foul?
I don't know. I didn't think Jay Sean could have fouled him, and he would have been the most likely to foul him.
I'm almost impressed that Jones Nolan got that foul. First free throw rattles in for Wolf. 19-17. Versailles by 2. Childs will get a breather. So will Northrop. Back in the game, Jackson Long.
Got Fletcher Bias in for the Tigers now.
Fletcher's given Versailles a lot of good minutes this year. Second free throw up and good as well. 19-18. 1 point Versailles lead. 4:45 to go in the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales second quarter. Jones Nolan into the front court. Skips it to Reese, over to Ryder. Ryder attacks baseline, gets 2 guys in the air, draws the contact, and he does get a whistle that time. He'll shoot 2.
I was going to say, that you'd have to almost on that one. Now let's see what we can do at the line. The Tigers were not impressive at all in the last game from the free throw line.
No, the free throw really was the Achilles heel for Versailles against Eugene, and Ryder hits the first.
Yeah, and I think if I saw the stats right this morning, Eugene was 20 of 22 in that game, and right there, if you're looking for a difference, there's your one right there.
Second free throw rattles and falls home. 21-18. Versailles by 3. DePay on the point. Goes to the corner. Good closeout by Jay Sean. Back to DePay. High post is Wolf. Out to Trusty. His 3 on the way. Off the front iron won't go. Rebound fought for. Ryder comes up with it. He wants to run. Ahead to Bias. Off the glass. Up and in.
Nice look.
Good outlet by Bias. Good find by Williams. 23-18. Tigers by 5. Trusty in the corner. Drives baseline. Extra pass to Wolf. It's blocked by Reese. DePay. Trusty will try a 3 this time. Off the iron won't go. Jones Nolan, a nice board.
Nice job, X-Man.
Head to Ryder. Ryder sets his feet. 3 on the way. Won't go. Bias keeps it alive, but it winds up in the hands of Long. Ahead to DePay. DePay extra pass to Bruce. Won't go, but he is fouled by Murdoch.
Be his second.
So Bruce will go to the line for 2. Bruce at 6'5". First free throw up and good. Makes it a 4-point game. Bruce could cut it to 3. His second free throw up and good. So it is a 3-point game. 23-20. Versailles leads. 3:36 to go in the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales second quarter. Tigers once again handle the press well. Inside to Jay Sean, out to Fletcher, out to Ryder. Ryder in the corner, draws the double team, goes to Bias, passes tipped. DePay on the run out, lays it up and in. 1 point game, 23-22.
Osage's doing just enough to keep this Tiger offense uncomfortable. We're a little out of sorts right now.
Pass ahead to Jones Nolan, extra pass to Ryder inside, makes space, lays it up and in. 25-22, Versailles by 3. DePay on the point, just under 3 minutes to play. Over to Northrop, back to DePay. The corner, 3, up and long, hauled in by Jones Nolan. Gives it to Albrecht, to Jay Sean, tip to Ryder.
I'd almost like to see us just slow down a little bit for a second. Just calm down a little bit.
Ryder finds Jones Nolan off the back iron, 3 won't go. Bruce the board. It's tipped. Albrecht gets on the floor, but it's picked up by DePay, who wants to run. Osage has numbers. Long strides, floater won't go. Ryder played great defense by just standing there. Albrecht to Ryder for the lay-in. I thought he was trying to slam that.
I think he just wanted that one in for sure.
27-22. That is a big run by Versailles, as it had become a 1 point game at 23-19. And since then, the Tigers will go on a 4. Well, that's not right. You know, I'm going to have to check that. It had become a close game. Tigers open up a 5-point lead with 2:17 to play. We'll go ahead and hold it here. I think it's just a 30.
Yeah.
Ryder 3 points away now from tying Kobe for second place.
Yeah.
We were talking on the phone before the game, Jason, and I got to say, I feel bad because I was looking through the book you gave us with the top 20 scoring performances in Versailles history, and we've become so accustomed to Ryder getting 41, 43, games like that. I didn't realize that those would have been top 20 scoring performances. He is all throughout that top 20 now.
I know. It's amazing what the kid has done. It's just amazing. And when you look in that list, I mean, you're talking the primo players of all-time history at Versailles, man. The Laurys, of course, dominate that column, but, man, the Williams boys have made their mark, too.
Oh, yeah.
Ryder is as pure a scorer as there ever was.
You know, Ryder has 27 and 12 against Colgate in the championship game, and you hear, he was taken away. Yeah. Corner 3, Northrop is short. It's like 27 for most kids is a career game. Ryder head of steam, slams it home! Air Williams has flight. 29.
Nice dunk, now. That's a nice dunk.
That was dunk with attitude. Ryder was making sure that went. Turnaround jumper from Wolf won't go. Allison, another big board. Restolen by Northrop. It's picked off by Jay Sean. Ahead to Jones Nolan. Jones Nolan draws the defense in. Ryder fires his 3, knocks it down. Ryder Williams moves into second place all time in Versailles scoring history.
Congratulations, Mr. Williams.
A well-earned feat by Ryder Williams, but still a lot of game to go here. Wolf, his mid-range floater won't go. Another board. Jones Nolan's tipped around, though. Wolf gets it back, and Jones Nolan blocks it. Tigers up 10 on a hot streak right now. Ryder has it. He's only got 21 here in the first half. Let's try a 35-foot 3 off the back iron. Albrecht, another board. Turnaround jumper up and good. 34-22, Tigers by 12. Albrecht's got 7 or 8 rebounds in this first half.
He is dominating the glass, man. And
another steal. Ahead, Ryder. The defense gets there, bumps him. He puts it off the glass, and it won't go. Long was not going to allow another jam, but Ryder's going to get free throws.
I don't like that because you're not making an attempt on the ball. I mean, there was nothing malicious about what the kid did, but he didn't even reach for the ball. He just put his shoulder down and shoves it. You know, you got to call that what it is. And I think Coach Walters is down there saying the same thing. But I mean, that's because if you're going to let that go, you know.
I get it. But while they're on the timeout, instead of taking the break, I'm going to put this graphic back up. Take a moment. Ryder Williams, number 2 all time. The Versailles scoring list goes as follows: Barry Laurie, Ryder Williams, Kobe Williams. First off, Kobe, thanks for being at number 2 all this time. Kobe, one of the greatest players I've had the privilege of watching play the game of basketball. There's no doubt about that. But Ryder is now the second greatest scorer to ever wear black and gold.
You're talking those 3 names right there alone. You're talking over 8,000 points.
That's insane.
8,000 points. And then when you throw my 137 in, 8,137 points between us 4 players.
And I'm going to be the one.
We are all 4 incredible.
I'm going to be the one to say it now. That puts Ryder at, let's see, he needed 19 to tie, so he's now at 25, 26.
26, I believe. Yeah. 26.
Barry Laurie sets at 29.80. It's not out of the question.
I don't want to say it. I will say it will be hard, but it is not impossible. This kid never. He finds a new way to surprise me every day.
This kid has the possibility of putting 50 up any game. He's on pace for another 40 piece again in this one. Like I'm not counting him out of any race. Free throw for Ryder up and good. That's the other thing. Even if he doesn't get there, even if he just gets close, there's a chance that we could be watching a 28 or 20. Ryder hit his head on the backboard on that jam. Are you kidding me?
That's
you go. Ridiculous. Second free throw, no good. Osage needs points, down by 13. Northrop goes to the rim, hangs in the air, and scores. That's a good finish.
Yeah, it's a good job by Tristan not to draw a foul, too.
35-24, Versailles by 11 with 26 seconds to play. Albrecht breaks down the press, gives it to Ryder. Ryder back to Albrecht. Crossover, sort of uses the Jay Sean screen. Goes back to Jay Sean. Back to Albrecht. Hesitation. Jones-Nolan. Tie from the corner. Up and good. 38-24. Sharpshooter Ty Ollison.
His second 3 of the day.
DePay, deep 3 at the buzzer. Knocks it down. Goodness gracious. Dane DePay pulled that one from the front row, also known as Ryder Williams territory.
It's just impressive to see somebody else be able to do it.
I didn't know other schools tried that.
I didn't know it was a thing. I thought it was a punt.
Oh, at the half, 38-27, the Versailles lead. Hy-Vee halftime show coming up in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
There's an old road around Tulane. Take it out past where the radio just came. Past a river bridge with a rope swing. And a mailbox painted all John Deere green. The end of a bunch of gravel drive away. Out here doing our own thing. Out in the middle where the hard work meets hard living. Out in the middle where we're grown till we're gone, God willing. Just some good old boys and good old girls, some red dirt dreams and a concrete world getting by. Just a little out in the middle. Come Friday, we come undone. Stay happy, little like the highline neon. Billy hanging on like sheds in a pole barn. You can hear Hank clear across the next farm. City folks say we're crazy, but they ain't never been way. Out in the middle where the hard work meets hard living. Out in the middle where we're grown till we're gone, God willing. Just some good old boys and good old girls, some red dirt dreams and a concrete world getting by. Just a little out in the middle of nowhere. That's where I wanna be. And the old shade by the family graves with the sun right on me. Out in the middle where the hard work meets hard living. Out in the middle where we're grown till we're gone, God willing. Just some good old boys and good old girls, some red dirt dreams and a concrete world getting by. Just a little out in the middle.
Welcome back to the Hy-Vee halftime show. We decided to mix things up, throw in a random song just to serenade you a little bit. Now, we're just having some fun today. It has been a tale of two first halves as Versailles started a little bit slow. However, when they got hot fast, and a lot of it started with a Ryder-Williams two-handed slam, and it seems like it ignited some of these Tigers, Jason. Now they find themselves up 11.
Yeah, they finally got it cooking there a little bit towards that half to get a little momentum going in. Got to give a lot of credit to Osage, though. I mean, they're playing good, they're playing tough, they're boxing out well, and they're doing just enough to kind of keep this Tiger offense out of whack. But other than that last minute and a half, maybe, Osage has kind of bottled them up a little bit, I would say.
They have. You kind of knew the Tiger offense would pop up eventually. I will say for Versailles, it's been nice to see a different look defensively as they came out straight man, and they've only allowed 27, which I know someone's going to be like, only 27. Well, here's the thing. If you're a team that averages 80 points a game and you only give up 54, it's only 27.
Yeah, that's kind of the Tiger mentality. If we can hold you to 50 or less, we win.
Yeah, it's
not going to be every time, but most of the times that'll get it done.
This is kind of a weird way to put this, but there was a debate for a long time in 2014 or 15, whatever year, the Warriors went 73 and would it be 73-9, set the new NBA record or whatever for the best record of the season. And the debate was between them and the 96 Bulls. And the argument was, well, the Warriors give up so many points per game. The Warriors also were scoring more than any team basketball had ever even thought about because it rained threes from everywhere. And so it's like, Bulls defense would lock you up, but the Warriors were also going to hit shots that you didn't even know were shots in a game.
Yeah,
so
you didn't even know they invented those kind of shots.
Yeah, it's pick your poison. Like, you weren't going to score a lot on Scottie Pippen, but I also don't remember Steve Kerr pulling a lot from 10 foot behind the line like Steph Curry would. It's fun to watch, but the Tigers clicking on all cylinders. A fun one coming up next, by the way, Fatima and Eugene. That's two schools that take a lot of pride in their basketball programs, and they're not afraid to shoot the three ball. And
that's some solid programs right there.
Expecting a big scoring output in those two. But so, Jason, at the half, if you're Coach Walters, what are you telling your squad?
You need to get out. We got to get out and run. We got to find a little chaos because we kind of dwell in. We kind of play better in it. Controlled chaos. We need to kind of get that going because it kind of rattled Osage there towards the end of that half. And I'm looking up there at the board. Ryder's got 22. Tristan 2. And we play our best when we've got 3 or 4 guys scoring. When that ball's moving, I think there's still a little too much standing around on offense. I know Coach Walton likes to see that ball moving around, get that extra pass, because we get going. Once we get that frenzy going, man, it's like piranhas in the water, man. We start going crazy, and we just got to come out with that mentality. So
I know it doesn't show up on the scoreboard. Tristan Albrecht, 2 points,
but he's had a huge half, man.
Oh my gosh.
Huge.
8 boards, couple block shots. He's been everywhere. And in the same breath, you can say that about Ty Ollison. Ty,
yes.
I mean, he's got 7 points. He's knocked down a couple threes, but Ty has been diving for loose balls. His rebounding has been outstanding.
He's played like a 6'5" kid.
Yeah, seriously. Like, I think Ty woke up feeling tall this morning or something. I mean, Ty is the strongest kid on the floor in any game he's in, but he is jumping out of the gym playing well. It's been fun to watch. We've seen Reese Murdoch get a piece of a few as well. Like, it's been something to see. Versailles, I'll be interested to see how they come out to start this third quarter. Do you slow it down a bit, or do you keep this intensity high?
I roll. I play angry because I'm not playing Fatima. And I get Osage down, and then I get them down, and I put them away, and I get angry. That's what I do.
I just thought of something. Ryder Williams has 22 points. Is it safe to say he shot the ball poorly by his standards from 3?
It was terrible. Outside the 3-point line, yeah. I mean, he was 0 for what, probably 7?
Did he hit one late? I think
he hit one. Yeah, he hit one late.
Yeah, he hit one to give him the record. I mean, he's like 1 of 8 from 3 and still has 22 points.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous. I don't know. This is, like I said, it's the tale of two Tigers. When Versailles is on, I truly believe they can play with anybody in the state of Missouri.
We're Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I mean, there's no doubt about that whatsoever.
I've been watching your boy down here shooting at halftime. I haven't seen him miss a 3.
Don't encourage it.
I'm starting to think that Michael's a sharpshooter at heart, man. Your younger boy came on and did tell us he is the most talented Vansel and will be the best athlete out of the family.
Well, that was before my third one showed up, Joshua, down there. He's the one.
He's the prodigy child.
He's the one. Well, he's not a prodigy because I had hardly any talent at all compared to my sons. I was good at certain things, not many things, but certain things.
Most of them weren't actually legal in the game.
Man, but no, I got good boys, and they're all good at sports, and I'm pretty blessed overall, and I'm pretty blessed to have kids that get to play with the guys I went to school with. You know, it's a total pleasure to watch Michael go through his senior year with Jamie's boy, Heath's boy, you know, some of these kids. You know, it was just, we had such a good experience in high school and a lot of memories, and then to watch our sons have those same memories, be in them same friend circles, doing that thing. Man, it's just fun.
I'm mainly just happy that all those kids turned out so good because they all took after their mothers. I mean, obviously, you know, you look at Heath's boy, obviously is smart and kind and nice and all that, just like his mama. Your boys all got their athletic ability from their mother.
Oh, don't even know.
Ryder is very quiet and shy, just like his mother.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're
very, very shy, humble. You got to really kind of prime him to get him to talk.
Yeah, but Laura's the same way. You know,
Laura is. You know, sometimes I wonder if even Laura can even speak because she's so quiet.
Yeah, you can't find her in a crowd.
I love Laura.
Oh, they're all great people, and it is cool to see.
This is fun for us senior parents. This has been a fun ride. Over a decade-long ride watching these boys. Me and my wife are really blessed to get to do it with all these parents that we've got to go through all this with. And it's fun. I'm going to miss it when it's gone. And I don't think Versailles people truly understand. You know, I don't want to just keep saying Ryder. All these boys make Ryder what he is.
For sure.
The assists, the rebounds, Tristan poking all these out, getting it going. You know, Ryder needs that. This is a team. But I don't think people truly appreciate, though, what they're seeing with Ryder Williams. And when it's gone, you're going to notice a difference in Versailles basketball games next year. You're going to see it.
I'll go one further. The way people talk about the Laurie brothers to this day is how they're going to talk about the Williams brothers.
It's the closest thing we've ever saw to it.
Yeah.
If it's not pretty, right there with it. And people don't know right now how lucky they actually are. If you want to be entertained for $3, I mean date night quality entertainment, a Tiger basketball game is where
you're going to get it all.
Yeah.
Drama, comedy,
mad, angry. You're going to get fed. You get to see Brittany.
Yeah,
you get it all.
Yeah, it's great. Jamie will be signing autographs at some of the games even.
Oh,
Jamie, he has a whole line of T-shirts even you can purchase.
Yeah, you got a T-shirt line going, the free JW line. That's really been a success in Morgan County.
Oh, Polylift Boat.
Tommy Hilfiger and Jamie Williams, the two best shirt designers.
Oh my gosh. Watch out, Ralph Lauren. Osage with first possession of the second half. Pass inside to Childs. Good defense by Versailles, forcing the turnover. Ball back to the Tigers. Have the 11-point lead to start the Polylift Boatlift third quarter. Osage going to go to their 2-2-1 press. Tide breaks it down very casually. Vansel inside to Ryder. Turnaround jumper up and good. Ryder waited 20 seconds to get a shot off that time.
Ryder may be on a mission tonight. I got a feeling, man. Osage is the game he popped off on last year big time.
Well, he's up to 24, so
yeah,
he could stop now and have a good game for most players. And a foul going to be called. No, a kickball maybe?
I know Ryder really enjoyed the student body at Osage last year in that little
they were supportive of him.
The classic gym. Yeah, they were very supportive of him. They supported him all the way to 50 points. He loved it, man. So Ryder gets up for this.
Deep inbound to Northrop. Nearly had his foot on the line. Head to DePay. Pass, or trying to get Northrop on the back cut, but the pass was behind him. Goes out of bounds. Turnover back to the Tigers. This is a danger zone area for School of the Osage. You're down 13. Momentum seems to be in favor of Versailles. A big run could just about bury this game.
You know, the last two times a Versailles player hit 50 was against Osage.
Vansel had a look from three. Instead gives it to Reese. Albrecht working against DePay. Crossover inside. Fumbles it out to Ryder. He lines up a three and knocks it down.
Oh, baby.
27. Math is hard. Versailles leads. Ryder and Osage now matched at 27. Trusty has his pass tip stolen by Reese. Tigers have really stepped up their game. Reese to Ryder. He wants the three. He got it. Ryder's third three of the game. And Jason, is the math there?
The math is there. Ryder Williams has just tied the school career three-pointers made record. Kobe Williams set the record at 280 career three-pointers, and little brother just came in and just tied it up. So congratulations to you, Ryder Williams. Congratulations to you, Kobe, for having an outstanding brother.
This is such a tough day for Kobe. He's like, well, I know I got to watch Ryder beat me on the scoring list. Now you also got to watch Ryder beat you on the threes made list.
Congratulations, Laura, for having just good kids and good basketball, man. It's been a pleasure getting to watch them. That's a heck of a feat right there. And now we're going to just start adding to it.
Ryder has 30. There's 6:28 left in the third quarter. Oh, this boy can play some basketball. DePay on the point. It's a 19-point Versailles lead. Osage needs any kind of offense. They don't care where it comes from. DePay, three, top of the key, up and good. Big shot from DePay. 46-30. Albrecht, he'll try a three from the corner. Off the iron, won't go. Rebound DePay. Dane DePay really trying to take over here for Osage. He gives it up to Childs. Childs long strides out to Northrop. His corner three, up and good. This is what Osage can do. Couple threes and lead back down to 13. They're going to try pressing. I don't know why. It hasn't worked a single time tonight. Albrecht to Vansel in the corner. He'd take the shot, but his dad told him that's not his. He's only shooting 66% from there. Ryder thought about another deep three. It's knocked off the foot of DePay. Ryder thought he got hit check and just takes a moment to compel himself.
Ryder does a good job of just stay quiet, go on. Yeah. I hear you, Ryder. I hear you.
Albrecht in the corner. Couple hard fakes. Floater up and too strong. Northrop pulls it in. 13-point game. Near steal by Williams. Childs keeps it alive. Goes to the basket. Dishes out to DePay. His three off the back iron. Northrop over his own teammate. Keeps it alive. Stripped by Ollison.
Ollison. Good job.
Quick hands from Ty. He goes to the rim. Oh! Layup halfway down. He got pushed in the back. Wouldn't go. No whistle. Vansel tries for the steal. Northrop with the longest strides I've seen in a while. He gets the lay-in.
Yeah, that was almost strange. That was a triple jump layup.
46-35. So just like that, Osage got it back down to 11. Albrecht. It's stolen. Trusty on the outlet. Extra pass. Swatted off the board by Williams. DePay keeps it alive. His layup won't go. Reese there to clean it up. Woo-hoo-hoo. You thought Ryder was all offense.
Oh, mercy. That was impressive. Ryder breathing hard here. Tristan had his hands on his knees. Tigers look a little tired right now. That was a flurry of activity now.
It's an 11-point game. Versailles with the ball.
Fletcher's in. Jay Sean, get a little breather here with a couple of them.
Yeah, let the big guys take a break. X-Man to Ryder. Or Reese, excuse me. Reese breaks down the press, but he's in a trap now, needs some help. Steps through it, skips it to Jones Nolan. A good recognition. He wanted to feed Jay Sean, but the pass is taken away. Ryder will step out. He's got to pay on him. Fires to Reese. 4:15 to go here in the Polylift Boatlift third quarter. Versailles by 11. Reese, crossover, step back, fires to Ryder. Ryder will try the three off the iron, bounced around. Hit that unnecessary support that was placed there.
Yeah, would Bissell call it the greatest design flaw in history or something like that?
Sounds about right.
Something like that.
Northrop, he'll drive baseline, tacks the basket up and good. It's a 9-point game.
Cannot sleep on these Indians now.
Bias has ball knocked loose. Ryder steals it, though. Bias able to pick it up. Needs help, gives it to Reese. Reese fires ahead to Jones Nolan. Extra pass into Jay Sean. And Jay Sean levels Trusty, but Trusty didn't have his feet set, so they'll call the foul on him. 46-37. Tigers by 9. Ryder, head fake. He's got Childs out on him. Jones Nolan sets the screen. Ryder doesn't want it. Gives it to Bias. Over to Cotton in the corner. Back out to Ryder. Quickly back to Reese. Skip pass stolen, but re-stolen by Jones Nolan. Poke loose from behind, and he is fouled by Childs.
Kind of a crazy game right now.
I wonder if Coach E drinks energy drinks.
I don't know, man.
Or how strong that man's coffee is.
He's got to stay up for 3 days after every game.
Oh, for sure.
There's no way that dude just goes home and goes to bed.
My blood pressure's high watching him.
Good Lord.
Albrecht attacks, extra pass to Ryder, gets his man in the air, steps into a three off the back iron, won't go. Caught in the offensive board.
Oh, nice rebound.
In a double team, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Osage. I thought.
Oh, they're going to say that was thrown out of bounds.
Wow. I've never seen a ball change direction in the air on its own.
I've never seen one take a 75-degree turn. And
ooh, I forgot to plug in my charger. You know, it does stay alive longer if I do that.
Now what do we get?
Well, now I'm going to freeze up my camera doing all this. Should have known. I'm just bound and determined to mess this up. All right, I looked away. What did I miss, Jason?
We just called a foul on X. I'm not sure. He was in front, but he got the foul on the rebound being in the box-out guy. I don't know. That's actually a good call, a double dribble by Ty. I could see that one. That was actually a pretty good call.
All right.
Just got the ball tangled up on his hip a little bit.
So Osage with the ball down by 9. 2:48 to go. Mid-range jumper up and good. Wolf with the bucket. Lead at 7. Ryder brings it across half court. Gives it up to Albrecht. He drives baseline floater off the iron. Won't go. Great box out. And a board pulled in by Gavin Black, who just checked in. And a travel going to be called. Ball back to the Tigers.
Yeah, good job on Ryder jumping that defense right there. Forcing the travel.
It's a weird sentence to say. 7-point game, 2:25 to play. Reese goes to Jones-Nolan. Jones-Nolan gets inside, skips it out to Reese in the corner. He's going to back out with it as well. It's a zone. Ollison, deep three, won't go. Winds up in the hands of a cheerleader. Versailles has got to be a little more patient, work around the outside of the zone, maybe get some people flashing high. So 7-point game, Osage with the basketball. DePay. Tigers have sunk back into their 3-2 zone. They played man a lot of the game. DePay lines up a three off front iron, won't go. Ollison in there fighting for it. 6'5" Gruce pulls it down. Three launched, won't go. Ryder a strong board. Ryder's just going to break the press himself. Gets in the front court. Tigers have not scored in a while, so here comes Ryder with the floater, won't go.
It kind of went cold.
And a layup on the other end won't go. I think the player heard footsteps that belong to Murdoch. 1:25 to play. Tigers still sitting at 46. Osage has closed it to a 7-point gap in the Polylift Boatlift third quarter. Ryder out at the logo. DePay extending the defense out on him. Reese sort of sets a screen. Gives it back to Reese. Open look from three off the back iron. Cotton keeps it alive. His putback won't go. Gets his own miss. He is knocked off the ball. Foul will be called.
Good job rebounding. Got to finish those.
This can't be right. This is a 12-0 run from Osage.
Were we up by that many?
It was 46-27. It was a 19-point game.
Wow.
12-0 run from Osage. Lofted into Albrecht. Albrecht attacks. Extra pass. Reese gets up. Counted and a foul. That's how you break a 12-0 run. 48-39 with a minute to play. And the free throw won't go. Albrecht, another offensive board, puts it up and in. 50-39. Versailles puts the lead back at double digits at 11. Just under a minute to play. DePay, pass fake. Lofts it over, working the ball around the outside. They go high post. Wolf, turnaround jumper off the back iron, gets the friendly roll up and good. 50-41. Versailles by 9, 35 seconds to play. Pass is tipped and stolen. Northrop, head of steam. Albrecht
Nice
blocks
job.
it. Allison blocks the putback.
And then Allison
Tackle. Yep, that's gonna be 2 free throws. Good block from Albrecht and a good block from Allison, but you can take the boy off the football field, but the football field stays in the boy.
Ty likes to be physical.
I thought that should have been free throws. Wasn't that the 5th team foul for Versailles? No, they're home. Excuse me. I looked at the wrong side. And a foul away from the ball after on the rebound is going to go against Osage. So this will be free throws for Fletcher Bias. They're going to get Gruce for the foul. Bias's first free throw up and good. 51-41, 10-point Tiger lead. Second free throw. Rattles around, comes back out. Gruce there for the board. 23 seconds to play. Near steal by Williams.
He trying to sell it, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that man, he's going to have a career in either acting or salesmanship, one or the other. Osage, 20 seconds and the ball. High post Wolf, kicks out to the corner. He threw it right to Brady Clark. The problem is Brady Clark is the 7th chair on the bench right now. So
yeah, that's not going to work.
No, Tigers get the ball back. 15 seconds, plenty of time. As Reese and X-Man going to try to break this press. They do so. Game clock down to 10. Jones Nolan under pressure, gives it to Ryder. 5 seconds to go. Ryder sees the game clock. He's going to just have to fire one. He does, and it comes up short. That's the way the third quarter comes to an end. Versailles leads 51-41. We've played 3. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Divine and the Land Pro team will provide you with excellent service and more than 25 years of combined knowledge of the local real estate market. Looking to buy or sell land or farms in Miller, Morgan, or Camden County? Call Chuck Yo, the Land Pro, at 573-280-4452. Victoria Divine makes finding your next home enjoyable, utilizing the latest technology to bring buyers and sellers together. Buying a home is a big decision. Trust Victoria Divine to handle all the details for you. Divine and Associates, powered by eXp Realty, located across from Wood Supermarket in Eldon.
It's time for the Como Connect fourth quarter. 51-41, Versailles by 10. This is the third place game at the 93rd annual Eldon tournament. Versailles started off red hot, couldn't miss a shot. Ryder Williams got up to about 30, and then it's like the offense just cooled off for Versailles. Osage was able to go on a 12-0 run. What was a 19-point game now sets at 10.
Yeah, Coach, he's done this a long time, so he's not going to get rattled by it. He's going to come up with an answer. He is the master of adjustments, so you're not just playing a basketball team. You're playing one of the greatest ever coaching.
We'll see how Versailles adjusts back. They will have the first look in the second half. If I was a betting man, I'd say that number 10 will have something to do with this quarter.
Yeah.
On the floor for the Tigers, Bias, Vansel, Murdoch, Jones Nolan, and Williams. Corner 3, Vansel halfway down, came back out. Harrison with the board for Osage. Stolen by Ryder. Ryder brings it up. Hesitation move, goes baseline, skips it out. Jones Nolan, he'll try the 3 up and good. Williams creating some offense on the baseline. Jones Nolan capitalizes.
Always has the big shot at the right time.
54-41, but Northrop with the lay-in on the other end. 54-43, 11-point Versailles lead. Jones Nolan and Reese break the press. X-Man thought about the 3, steps into it, gives it to Ryder. Shot fake, over to Reese. He'll try the 3 off the back iron. Vansel keeps it alive, tipped out of bounds, last touched by Wolf. No, they'll say Vansel touched it.
Okay.
I can tell you Michael is not that quick. I don't think he could have got to that. So Osage trying to cut this back to single digits. Lead stands at 11. DePay over to Northrop. Sets his feet. 3 on the way. Won't go. Ryder another board. Ryder flirting with a double-double again. Quick crossover. Attacks the basket. Goes through the defense. Shot won't go. Wolf pulls it in. DePay races the other way. Gives to Northrop. Back up to DePay. Goes to Trusty. Trusty steps into a shot off the front iron. Murdoch the board. Tigers want to run.
Everything just kind of came to a screeching halt here.
Murdoch gives it to Ryder in the corner. He skips it up to Jones Nolan. Drives out to Bias. Bias inside. Express, looking for the cutter, but it's picked off by Harrison. And then fouled by Bias. Semi-platoon swap is into the game. Cotton, Albrecht, and Ollison for Vansel, Jones, Nolan, and Bias.
I want to also thank Gordon Egger for coming up here to talk to us tonight about being in the top 5 of the three-point history.
I'm excited for that.
That's sarcasm, Borden, by the way.
Oh, I thought he was still coming. Dang it, Borden. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little tick-daddy.
Mid-range jumper is up and good for Osage, 54-45. Ryder, he's hit about 3 times. Finally, a whistle blows. Say that one's on the floor. So Versailles will inbound under their own basket. 54-45, 9-point lead. It's a deep pass to Reese. Over to Ty. He's hit a couple threes. Gives it back to Reese. To Ryder. Ryder thought about the shot. Decided he wanted it. It went halfway down. Came back out. Jay-Sean Cotton, the offensive board. Needs some help. Yep, he pulled the pivot foot trying to make space. Turnover back to the Indians. So really, Versailles' offense has stagnated over the past however many minutes.
Well, we had a 13-point quarter, and right now, nothing in this one.
Coach E has seen enough out of Osage, decided they want to talk things over. Take the break. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Back in the Como Connect fourth quarter of play, just a 9-point game. Like I said early on, looked like the Tigers were going to run away and hide with this one. But you know, anytime these two teams meet, it's going to be a battle all the way down the stretch. And Coach E is going to have a plan, another plan, a backup plan, and a third plan for that plan all ready to go.
He's one of the best for a reason, man. He's so smart in finding ways to adjust and shut people down. You got to remember, this is the original master of the run game. So, yeah, he's got an answer.
I seriously, we've joked about it for a while now, but I love how for years people just seemed absolutely shocked when Versailles started running and gunning. And it's like, I don't know what you're surprised about. Eugene has been doing this since the dawn of time.
Yeah, without a doubt. Back when people thought Coach E was the mad scientist.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying he's good at it.
Yeah.
DePay, top of the key. Tigers in the 2-3 zone now. Contested shot by Albrecht. Better offense, by Northrop. 47-54. It's a 7-point game. Where do the Tigers find their offense? Ollison, corner 3 off the iron. Ryder offensive board, goes up with it, puts it up and in.
Where do they always find it?
Number 10. 32 in this one for Ryder. Corner is Harrison. Working inside. Back out to Northrop. He tries the 3 off the iron, won't go.
Nice rebound.
I'm telling you, Ryder's got to be in the 10 rebound range.
Easy. I mean, this is easily a huge double-double for him. Hey, Kobe's coming.
Albrecht, 3, corner up and good.
There's what we're lacking right there.
Big bucket from Tristan, 59-47. Tiger lead back at 8.
Need that second person to step up.
DePay tries to answer and does with a three of his own. Should have known a shootout would break out eventually between these two teams.
Yeah, we've been slow. Now we're going to go fast again. That's how it is. It's either chaos or no chaos.
So Versailles on offense. How do they answer with a big shot after a big shot from DePay? Lob, Albrecht. He wants another three. Won't go. DePay hauls in the board. Where's that extra XLR? Trying to get Kobe set up here, but I can't find the cable.
Nothing else, I'll give him mine. Anytime you get Kobe on here, we're still trying to get her working for you, bud.
Well, we might have to. What did I just miss? I looked down looking for a cable. I know I have it here.
You're going to count the basket good for Reese Murdoch, it looks like. Foul was on Childs. Here, Kobe.
Yeah, I was going to say, suit him up with yours while I try to find this.
I believe he's still tight. Still a little talking about it.
So Reese is going to go to the free throw line as we try to figure out why Colton struggles so much with technology. In the meantime, Kobe Williams joining us. Kobe, this is a big night for the Williams family. Your brother's putting on a show out here.
I say, yeah. I knew he was probably going to get my scoring record tonight, but then Tony Egger had to tell me that he also got my three-point record or is getting ready to beat it or something like that. So I was like, I didn't even know he was that close on that one either.
I think you guys are tied up at the moment as the officials right now are discussing the meaning of life down there, trying to figure out what's going on. I got to ask, as the older brother, what feelings you got going on today? You knew your scoring record was in jeopardy, but to see the three-point record get tied as well, how do you feel about it all?
I say I'm proud of him. I mean, at the beginning of the year, it was always like, he's like, I'm probably going to get you this year. I was like, yeah, I know. So, I don't know. I'm proud of him. He's put in a lot of work and couldn't be more proud. That's all I got to say for it.
Now, this Tiger squad there's a lot of discussion going on down here right now. This Tiger squad has shown flashes of greatness, and I've looked at their route. The Final Four is not out of question. The toughest team between them and the Final Four would be number 7 ranked Palmyra. What have you seen out of Versailles that maybe shows they could have the potential to make a deep run this year?
I say it really just comes down to defense and rebounding, just wanting to do it on that end. I say there's times, which I'm not saying that they don't play defense, but there's times where they got to get mad or angry, and then they finally want to turn it on. I'm like, they need to have that mentality going into every game and just keep doing that, and that'll take care of itself. Offensively, they'll be fine. They can get to the basket. They can hit threes. They can get out and run. That's what they're really good at. But when they start playing these state-ranked teams or teams that are in their competitive level, they need to really get down and dirty and do the little things that matter.
I gotta ask, has Ryder ever considered going into politics? Because I'm watching him down there work the refs. Now he's working Coach E, which we both know is not an easy thing to do. This kid's got to have a political future.
No, I say, as of now, I think he wants to just go into teaching as well. He's like, I just really want to play basketball. And he's like, what should I go into? And I was like, well, what do you think? And I don't know. I think he's trying to go that teacher route, so politics might be a second option if teaching doesn't work out.
Well, basketball player has definitely worked out very well for him. And like I said, Ryder has been so much fun to watch. But how much of that growing up, I'm guessing you guys spent a lot of time out in the driveway playing. I'm sure your dad got in there and mixed it up a little bit with you. And how much of your game and his game do you think came from those battles you two had with each other?
I'd say I really wouldn't say it was, we'd play, here and there, but it really just came down to my mom was a middle school girls basketball coach when we were young. So then after school, we would just stay at practice, and just shoot and just do stuff like that. Always being in the gym, I think, is really what makes that happen. Is you can't just not do anything and expect to get the numbers that he's putting up this year. So, it's mainly just putting hours in the gym and really wanting to succeed is what it comes down to.
All right, and lastly, Kobe, for any younger people that are listening or watching, this is a great steal by Albrecht. Jones Nolan ahead to a Ryder, head of steam to the basket, hangs in the air, counted in a foul. The most athletic Williams to ever wear that number. I kid, of course, but for any kids watching or listening right now, what advice would you have to the next generation thinking, man, I want to be like Kobe, I want to be like Ryder, I want my name on that list? What does it take to get there?
say it comes down to obviously wanting to be good, and that comes in at coming in during the weight room during the summer, making those sacrifices of not having a job or wanting to be there, and just it just comes down to wanting it. You set a goal in mind, and you gotta have this little plan of action if you want to get there, and it's hard to do, but you gotta want it, in my opinion. And it starts in the weight room and really focusing in practice.
I don't think anybody will ever question the want or drive that any of the Williams family has ever had in the game of basketball. You guys really set the bar high, and I got to say, as a broadcaster, you both have made my life a lot of fun and a lot easier to call you guys' game, so I appreciate all the highlights.
No problem.
But I will let you get back to it. I know you want to go yell at the game with the rest of the family and, of course, cheer on younger brother.
I'm trying to stay quiet today because there's the Osage student section in front of me, so I don't want to.
Oh, don't get that stirred up.
I don't even want to get that stirred up, so I'm trying to remain quiet.
Oh, reverse layup from Albrecht. But, Kobe, thanks for the time.
Yep.
We'll catch up with you again soon, brother.
Thank you.
That is Kobe Williams, the now third all-time leading scorer in Versailles history. It's Tristan Albrecht gets a nice reverse layup to go. 2:20 to play in Como Connect fourth quarter. And Versailles trying to put the nail in this one. Pass ahead to Williams. He steps out at three. Crossover, gets inside, takes the contact. His shot blocked. Winds up at the hands of Osage to pace. It's great hustle by Big Mike Vansel getting down the floor.
Yeah, I'm hard on my kid, but I got to say, good job there, buddy. That was a nice job. Nice
They
hustle,
call it
nice
foul?
hands. And, yeah, who cares? Good hustle. Huh, I'll take that all day long right there.
I'm going to be honest, I did not see a foul.
No,
Talking to Kobe was awesome.
That's what happens when you play 17 or 16 straight games on the road.
Talking to Kobe was great because, first off, he is legitimately proud of his brother. You can tell.
Yeah, he is. And like I said, I always make more out of it than what there is. He is the biggest cheerleader for his brother.
Both free throws good. 65-52 is the lead. 2 minutes to play. But it was great listening to him talk, and he definitely has wanted to see Ryder get here and made it clear for both of them that the success came from all the time they spent in the gym, that it's just wanting it more than everybody else and putting in the work to match it.
I'll tell you this, Kobe Williams, and I've said this a million times, and I told him this the other day, Versailles High School should have gave him a check when he left because he made every coach better than what they were. No offense to the coaches. He literally gave everything to that school district while he was there in his time. Football, basketball, you name it. He left everything out on that field, on the court. There's not a kid, one, that I could say has probably done more for a school district than Kobe.
No,
and was class all the way through, man. I would say what they want about Ryder and talking and this and that. Kobe never said a word. That kid just did everything.
To attest to that, as Versailles tried to go a little showtime there, a lob, but shot wouldn't go. I remember when Kobe went over 2,000 and we brought him up, tried to put him on the radio. He went over 2,000 in a loss. As the three won't go for DePay, Albrecht, another rebound. They were trying to throw ahead to Ryder, but it's picked off by Trusty. His floater up and good. 11-point game, a timeout by Eugene as the lead, once again, down to 11. But I remember Kobe coming up, talked to us after 2,000. They had lost that game, and you'd have thought somebody, stole his bike or his dog or something. He didn't care. 2,000 meant nothing to him because they had lost that game, and I think that I learned everything I needed to know about Kobe Williams in that moment.
Neither one of them do. I mean, that's the thing is we all make a bigger deal out of it than them. Ryder doesn't care. I mean, Ryder wants to go to the Final Four. Ryder gets he loves a good pass to a teammate as much as he does a three-point deep. He loves that stuff.
And this is going to come off rude towards Osage. I don't mean it this way. Ryder's got 34. If Ryder wanted 50 on Osage right now, he'd have 50 on Osage.
Well, yeah.
Instead, the last fast break 2-on-1, rather than going to the hole, he decided, I'm going to lob my teammate.
They just didn't antagonize him as much as they did last year when they got 50 out of him.
No, Ryder just wants to see wins and then more wins and wins after that, and that's all that matters to him. And frankly, if I'm a coach, that's what I want on my team.
Yeah.
Allison will inbound, full court pressure from Osage as it's just lead down to 11. Albrecht fires to Ryder, middle of the floor. He breaks the press down. Holds on to the basketball, gives it to Albrecht.
Big shout out to, it was Baptist Bible College at where Ryder's going, but it'll now be Mission University next year. Their head coach, what I understand, let Ryder know when he passed 2,500. Good job, congratulations. Now just relax enjoy the ride the rest of your senior year, enjoy the rest of your season, and we're going to be sitting down here waiting on you. So I thought that was a pretty classy move by the head coach down at now Mission University. Which I can't wait to go down there and watch him, because the one thing they said to Ryder, we don't want to change you. We want you to play your way every day. And that's music to his ears. And we're going to pay for all your college. So.
What a find. Ryder drives, dishes to Reese. Would have been an easy lay-in, but the Tigers going to run a little clock here. Osage is going to have to foul, and Ryder is the victim of said foul, so he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. May just be deciding the final score on this one, as we're down to 41 seconds to play in the Como Connect fourth quarter. Ryder, first free throw, rolls out. Second free throw from Ryder is short. But it's all right, because Ty Ollison wanted another offensive board. Mike Vansel gets bear hugged. Kind of gives a look at DePay like, I don't know you that well.
Michael's not real talkative. He's not going to.
I don't think he's a cuddler after that either.
No, he's not a cuddler. He's got a mean streak in him. It's just harder to get it out of him.
Vansel's free throw is long.
And see, if you can't make your free throw, you don't need to be shooting them 3-pointers. That's what I tell Michael all the time.
Oh,
baby steps.
Yeah, be careful with baby steps, because Michael will break something on one of those steps. Second free throw up and good from Mike. He's allowed to shoot 3-pointers again. Inbounds to DePay. It's a 12-point Tiger lead, 66-54. Osage tries to go quick. Ryder's got the steal. Fast break. He is bodied off the ball, and I don't think he liked that one too much. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
But look at him. You know, for everything everybody says, look at him. Mouth shut, takes it, goes shoots pros, all good. He's the most misunderstood kid in the world.
Yeah, there's.
You got to watch him in the youth basketball camps and stuff with the little kids.
I bet he's good at that.
He's awesome. People don't understand it.
That will foul DePay out of the game. He has had a very nice game for School of the Osage.
Yes, he has. Very good job tonight.
Ryder, his first free throw, short again. A weak spot in Ryder's game tonight. It's closing it out with free throws here.
That's the kryptonite for Superman right there is the free throw line.
Just because you said that, he's going to hit this one. And he does.
Well, you just got to go down there and scream obscenities at him, then he'll pick it up.
Quick three on the other end from Osage. Won't go. Offensive board kept alive. Harrison's turnaround jumper won't go. Ty Ollison.
Another rebound.
47th rebound of the evening.
Lord.
Pass ahead to Albrecht. Tigers just going to dribble out the clock. Versailles captures third place at the 93rd annual Eldon tournament as they defeat School of the Osage 67-54. Ty went and stole the ball from Tristan just so he could run the clock out. That's fantastic. Post-game show coming up in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Kids ask their parents a lot of questions.
Why can't people fly?
Gravity.
Is the moon really made of cheese?
Yep, cream cheese.
When can I move into a big kid's car seat?
For some questions, parents may not have the answer, but that's okay. They can't know everything, but knowing the right seat for their age and size will help protect them in a car crash. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Contact one of Miller County Health Center's certified car seat techs for assistance at 573-369-2400.
H&R Block of Versailles is a family-owned and operated block advisor's office celebrating 10 years of business serving Versailles and the surrounding areas. Pamela Johnson, an enrolled agent, and her certified team are here to prepare your taxes, handle your bookkeeping and payroll, plus audits, tax notices with the IRS and the state, and problem solving and issue resolution. For more information, call the H&R Block office on Monroe Street in Versailles at 573-378-5843. 573-378-5843.
At Lake Regional, we're proud to offer a nationally accredited cancer center with deep expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and personalized treatment plans. Our team is here for one reason: you. We promise to be at your side from diagnosis to treatment and beyond, leaving no stone unturned. Lake Regional Cancer Center. Our commitment runs deep.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people. Call DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling.
Back with the Shed post-game show as Versailles captures third place in the Eldon tournament, 93rd annual Eldon tournament, defeating School of the Osage 67-54. And we're trying to figure out the numbers. Ryder had a good tournament. We just don't know how good scoring-wise he was in this tournament. Trying to figure that out a little bit. But nonetheless, Versailles rebounds after a tough loss, picks up a big win over a rival. Jason, I know it wasn't necessarily always how Versailles wanted to play in this game, but they showed some ups and downs and were able to rebound from every counter punch that it seemed like that School of the Osage threw at them.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, win, even if it's a little ugly, and they did that. Now we can continue on. The tournament's over. Now it's time to really start getting ready for the postseason. But yeah, I mean, we had some good things. We got some things to work on still. So I'm gonna hand it over to Coach W here.
All right. We will switch things up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and actually call this the Dunn and Associates coaches interview as we get Coach Walters.
We had him at 277 coming in, didn't we?
Well, we're getting some stuff figured out as far as where Ryder finished up with all this, but Ryder is either tied or surpassed.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But either way, Coach Walters with us right now. Coach, how did you feel about your team's performance in this third-place game?
I thought the first 4 minutes of the game, they came out with some intent, which is good. We got kind of lackadaisical there in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, they kind of got their legs underneath them, and they started running a little bit, which is where we kind of sometimes tend to play at our best. And days like today, it's a Saturday afternoon game. They've been sitting all day, just trying to get them motivated to go. They're out of routine, not a school day, those type things. But I'm proud of our guys with everything they've done. I know we talk about Ryder a lot just because his ability and what he's done in our school's history as far as either breaking or tying the school record as far as threes in the career and passing, becoming number 2 on the all-time scores list. But I tell our guys they're just as much a part of that as him. And it's not just the guys on this team this year. It's the guys on past teams. Anybody that's assisted, anybody that's given up a shot for him to get a shot. All those guys matter, which allows him to get that accolade. So it's great for him, but it's great for our program and everything.
I was really impressed tonight with your team's ability. You had a couple guys that maybe it wasn't their normal scoring output, but they were able to affect the game in other places. Specifically, I look at Tristan Albrecht and Ty Ollison and what they did on the boards tonight for you. It seems like your kids, something clicked and they decided every rebound is not a 50-50 ball. It's our ball. Is that something you guys have been working on in practice that you've really driven home, or where's this coming from?
One thing I thought we lacked at last year was rebounding, and we made it a focus this year, and we talk about it every day. And I thought in our game on Thursday against Eugene, looking back at the stats, we rebounded pretty well. We're getting better at it, and it's like football. The more you have the ball, the more chance you have to win the game. And if you're not rebounding defensively or offensively, it's hard to have the ball as many times and get extra possessions and those things. So the more rebounds we can get, the more possessions we can get to go score. So it's a focus for us, and kudos to the kids. They're putting forth effort. When Ty Ollison, who's the shortest kid on the court, is going up against 6'4" and getting rebounds, that's effort.
Absolutely.
It takes everybody.
It was a great showing from your kids, and I know it's even more intense when you're playing School of the Osage because let's call it what it is. It's a rival. It's a rival that has kids that are going to run and gun. It's a very well-coached team as well. So I feel like every time you guys play each other, the game's never decided to the very end because it's going to be a back-and-forth duel every time.
Yeah, they're a good team. Very well coached. They're fast and athletic. That Dupay can shoot the heck out of the ball when he's open. He does a really good job. And Coach Engelberg does a really good job. So a really good program. And they got a lot of guys coming back next year. So they should be getting better and better.
Now, what do you have coming up next week?
I believe Tuesday we go to St. Paul Lutheran. And then Friday we have Eldon at home.
That's a big one on Friday. Looking forward to that one. Of course, that's going to be the Mike Bissell night and a lot of activities going on. And, of course, talk about rivalry games. You guys in Eldon always battle out. But I feel like you're getting to that point in the season. Do you feel like you're starting to fine-tune things a little bit with districts coming up now?
Yeah. This bunch of kids, they've played together for a long, long time. You know, when you see us doing things that look good on the court, a lot of that's just them making plays. We have a structure that we use, and they like it, and they like to do it. But sometimes they're just making plays that go with the flow of the game. Take what's given. You know, defenses try to strategize against you and try to take something away and force you to do something else. Well, you got to go with what they force you to do and try to get better at it. And these guys, they live by that. If they're going to try to take away my right hand, I'm going to go use my left hand. You know, the more I use my left hand, you can't take away my right, I'll get back to it. Those type things. You know, It's like playing chess sometimes. But, yeah, we'll get things going, and hopefully around district.
4-minute stations, 4 minutes away from.
Well, we're looking forward to it, Coach. It was a great showing from your boys. Congratulations on capturing third here in this tournament. And I don't know when exactly we have you next. I haven't looked past this tournament on the schedule, but I know we'll be at the Eldon Versailles game for sure. But nonetheless, we'll be seeing you very soon. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys, for everything.
All right, that is head coach Josh Walters of these Versailles Tigers as they capture third place in this tournament, knocking off rival Osage by a final score of 67-54, breaking it down by a quarter for Versailles, 12, 26, 13, and 16. For School of the Osage, it was 12, 12, 17, and 13. So kind of the underlying thing here that a lot of people aren't going to think about, as impressive as the Tiger offense always is, the Tiger defense was very good tonight. They threw different looks at Osage. They came out straight man. They played a 3-2, dropped into a 2-3 for a little while, really mixed it up in a little bit of a coach's battle between Coach Walters and Engelbrecht as they went back and forth trading punches. And once again, have to tip the hat. Congratulations to Ryder Williams as we're trying to figure out either tied or surpassed the three-point record. Either way, if he didn't surpass it, he will next game. But for sure, he has officially moved in by himself to second place all time in the history of Versailles athletes in scoring. I mean, I just once again can't explain how big of a deal that is. These are numbers that haven't been seen in a long, long time. And, yeah, I don't know if he runs down Barry Laurie. I don't know. But the fact that we've seen a kid that is got a shot at 26, 27, 28, 2,900 points, I don't know that people realize how rare that is in the game of high school basketball.
I'll tell you this. To piggyback on what you're saying here, I kind of figured this out. I looked it up on Huddle and got the official stats. For this tournament, Ryder against Smith Cotton had 32. Against Eugene, he went off for 36. And tonight for 35, which you total that up, that's 103. That is the ties Bill Laurie for the fifth best three-game total scoring in the 93 years of the Eldon tournament. The top is a guy named James Husong that played back in 1962 for Horsehall. So we now have Barry is number 2 all time in the 3 games total scoring. So we have 3 Versailles boys in the top 5. 2 of them, of course, are tied. So that's a pretty impressive feat. 103 points in 3 games.
That's amazing.
And Ryder's, all 3 of his games would rank in about, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of his 3 games are ranking like the top 8 scoring of the tournament in all history.
That's crazy. That is
pretty good deal. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad.
Not at all. Well,
this kid's going to mess around and find out maybe he's got something with this basketball thing.
He might get good at it one of these days. There's a chance. He's going to try to rip some rims down in the process too, and have a lot of fun. I got to mention that again. He hit his head on the backboard when he jammed it tonight.
Yeah, he did go down there and flex on Kobe. Brittany just saw him. He did after all the hugging. He'd had to go down there and flex on Kobe a little bit. So,
but Jason, real quick, do you want to recap the Versailles scoring? We'll put a wrap on this thing.
Versailles, Ryder Williams led the way with 35 points. We have Tristan Albrecht coming in second with 9. Ty Allison with 7. We have Michael Vansel with 4. Jay Sean Cotton with 2. Fletcher Bias with 3. X-Man with 3. And Reese Murdoch with 4.
Fantastic. Well, we appreciate everyone for all the support here at the Eldon Tournament. Steve Henderson and the rest of the crew here in Eldon. We're going to go visit their hospitality room, see how good it's looking tonight.
Heck yeah.
For Britt on the camera and Mark back at the studio, he's Jason. I'm Colton. This has been